Hey guys, how's it going? So, I want to do a recap for the 11th and the 12th of last week. I didn't do it for those days, just was a busy week for me. And also, it was very choppy as well for those 2 days, Thursday and Friday. So, I want to go over my trades that I took for those days. So, BHAT was one of them. This was this one was, very choppy for me. I don't know. I mean, general, like both days were very choppy. So BHAT was one I was looking for, um, and I lost on this trade as well. I mean, overall days. I mean, for both days I had two red days. So BHAT was a little bit choppy as well. There was room for red to green move, but I think when I got in it, it flushed down, and to me that was kind of a big flush. I wanted to hold the EMA lines, but I guess it didn't on this candle, so I got out. But then from there it took off, right? So yeah, it was just choppy. Um, Let me see where I can. Where I think I got in around. Let's see here. Yeah, and then I also took trades around this area as well. It wasn't as clean, but level two was looking a little bit good. I was expecting for the break of 185, as this was the inflection point for the high of day, and then also looking for the break of the pre-market high. So this was a bit choppy. And let's go to HHT. Let's see what this one was doing. HHT was also gapping up. And as you can see, it just tanked downwards. Same thing here, just choppy as well. Nothing was really much forming. Let me see where I got in HHT. So I think $1.25. Um, let's see here. Yeah, I think I tried to get in around this area right here for the break of high of day, and then eventually break the pre-market high. Again, that didn't work out. I mean, these stocks were looking strong, you know, pre-market as well somewhat, but also in the beginning it was holding above this VVAP line, so it kind of looked strong, but I guess we got faked out. So the Bears definitely won those 2 days. Um, and then I had MTSL on watch as well. If we look at this stock, same thing was happening. It didn't do a right to green move, but it was a little bit choppy. I mean, it reclaimed VVAP, and from there it just failed, right? So choppy day as well. Again, these stocks were, I mean, obviously gapping a very high, 122 closing, the day before, and then as high as 375 pre-market. And then the last two were Wafu, WAFU, and XSPA. I'll show you that as well. So Wafu went crazy, but it was so spready, it was hard to maintain risk, I think. So yeah, check out Wafu was just crazy. It did a right to green move, but couldn't hold it. It went right back down. And then later on, it took off, but went right back down. So again, this stock actually closed the day before around 221, and it went high as $15 in pre-market. Just crazy, crazy, insane move. And the XSPA, it wasn't. I don't think it was gapping, but it definitely had like well, this is today, but it definitely had good volume. So that's the reason why I was interested. As you can see, last few days it definitely had good volume, but it was just choppy. I think it's just one more over. Yeah, it was just very choppy, um, hard to predict. So that was Thursday, and then Friday. Let me show you those trades. 1 second, let me pull that up. And that was the 12th, I believe. Yeah. So CODX was one of them. Made a little bit of money on $15 on CODX. Um, but then again, the stock was very choppy as well. I mean, in general, like these stocks were choppy for both days. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this had a crazy move though, otherwise. But I wasn't just on the, I was on the wrong side. Um, let's see. Oh, this is on the 11th. Yeah, so I traded on this day on the 12th for a second day continuation move. Obviously, try to make a run up, but it failed. Very choppy, right? And then the other one was CTIB. It was gapping up as well. So let's go back to here. So you started tanking down. It couldn't really hold, right? Same thing, right? Stocks weren't strong on the open, so they just kept on failing. The one that I think took me out the most was JFIN. This was, I thought it was going to be a continuation play, but that didn't happen. And I'll show you there was strong resistance at $6, I think, where that flush happened. Yeah, right here. I was trying to get this break. Look at this flush. So I got caught in this flush. And I think this day I had lost around $798 or 760, something like that. So if this happened to the positive side, I mean, you can imagine this same drop, but to the upside. So that's the move I was looking for. But you get caught on the wrong side, right? You'll never catch every move. So yeah, those 2 days were very choppy for me. And I did finish up red on both days. So yeah, that's a recap for Thursday and Friday, which was the 11th and the 12th. I'll do a separate recap for today, which is the 22nd. So look out for that next.